Hey, this is Dan the Manufactured Home Man. You may have seen some of our videos on Dan the Manufactured Home Man channel. Been in the industry since 1999, but I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to help you save money and find a real investment in a manufactured home. So people ask me, they say, Dan, is a manufactured home, is it a good investment? And I have to say most of the time, no, it's not. Simply because an investment is an asset or an item that has a goal of generating income or appreciation. So most manufactured homes have vinyl siding, vinyl sheetrock walls, vinyl coated molding, and OSB floors. And so by the time you're about ready to pay this thing off in 15, 18, or 20 years, those items have depreciated and are not even able to stand up. So you have now got an asset that's completely depreciated. So it's not a good investment. I recommend either a site-built home or a manufactured home that's built to site-built qualities. So what are the 5 things you absolutely have to look for when you're out shopping for a manufactured home? Number one, first thing is a manufactured home is generally not on a slab. It's up off the ground. That makes it a pier and beam home. So the subfloor is going to be super important. The subfloor is either a sanded and floated plywood subfloor, which can last 30 or 40 years, or an OSB product that may last 10 or 15. So you have to go with the sanded and floated grade A plywood subfloor. So that's number one. Number two is because the structure is moving down the road and then going across a pasture and being set up, you really need a 2x6 wall on a double wide and a true 2x4 on a single wide. And just as important as that is a real 2x4, 2x6 top plate, bottom plate, not 1x. So absolutely essential so that structure isn't twisting, turning, and causing a lot of problems for you down the line. Number 3, what's the third thing you want to look for is you want either LP Smart Siding or Hardy Plank. You want to try to stay away from vinyl because vinyl, again, 10 or 15 years and you got that dry rot activity going on. I prefer the LP Smart Siding because if you throw a baseball at LP, it'll bounce right off. But if you threw a baseball at Hardy Plank, it would crack and be brittle. So this is the best product. Hardy Plank is good too, though. All right, we're going to take a little walk outside. Okay, so if you'll notice up at the top of the roof cavity there, you got 2 attic vents. So if you're going to buy a double-wide manufactured home, you really want to have an attic in that home because otherwise you've just got 2 foot of dead air space instead of a real attic with 4 foot of dead air space. And it's just going to be so hard to heat and cool a home that doesn't have real attic space. So number 4 thing you want to look for are those attic vents on the side of the house. We're going to get ready to go inside. Hey, so last but not least, item number 5 is 1/2 inch taped, bedded, and textured sheetrock. You want to try to stay away from the vinyl gypsum. So if you have those little strips on the wall, you generally are going to have the OSB floors, and you're going to have a hard time making it to the finish line, that 20-year mark, where you actually have an investment that's starting to pay off. So you want finished tape and textured sheetrock in every room, kitchens, bathrooms, throughout the whole house. So you notice in this house, everything is sheetrock, kitchen, dining room, bathrooms, halls. So that's another thing you want to look for. Those are the 5 first things. Next week we'll do 5 other items that you want to look for.